I know that it's my time.
I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Steel City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18. Look at you.
Play action now with Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
26. 319.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9.
319. 319.
They'll run. This is Jalen Waller. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
8. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
258. Get 300. Get 300.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And we won't don't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. To throw right away, here's Milrow. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Tight end motioning left.
Ready?
Now Milrow facing third and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third downs. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
258.
From the gun, Rogers. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
318.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Pass taken in by Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Second and 10.
Green 18.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
58.
Now Rodgers. That is incomplete. They elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Okay, ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Rig alert. Cowboy 80. Trap 50. Trap 50.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Ready? Go! Top low at 70, Timberwolf. Step up.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Third and 10.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Not saying 19.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Warriors 70. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He's got a man, that's Horton. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Seattle. From the gun, it's Milrow. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the full.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Ready?
inside the 5. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready, go!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down for Aaron. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And he will score. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening has the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Let's go! 70.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
TJ Watt there on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Go! Cougar 19! 19, 18!
To the air, it's Milroe. That one, taken in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he is planted back here. Defenders crashing through to blow up that play behind the line.
Back at the 17.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
319.
To throw is Rodgers. Now a screen set up for Johnson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Inside.
Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? 18 cards. Ready?
Play action. It's Milrow. Forced out wide. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. A first down throw from Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Whoa! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It's a gain of 49.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Complete. Seattle will use the final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
3-19. Jump out.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll take this one in. Freiermuth, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mustang 19.
On play action, Milroe. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Milroe. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 without them. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing is Milroe. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Metcalf pulls in that one. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Zoom. Hey, 88, 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Screen it, get up.
Rodgers on 1st down. He'll get back to Jalen Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Inside, blue 58.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He finds Scott Miller. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Responsible on the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cowboy in! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Now Milroe on first down. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
2-yard line.
Here we go, set! Cougar knife!
Milroe gonna hold on to this one. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Man in motion, heading right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And it'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the jump! Get it! Go!
Shotgun run now with Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 41, here's second and 5. From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. Five yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Go! Steady!
Here's Walker. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
258! Hey, 88!
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And another 1st down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Speed 18!
On play action, Rodgers. Taken in by Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Screen 18!
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
258!
Rodgers now. Here's a screen set up for one. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You gotta hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Shaheed now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return.
at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Back to 60, back to 60.
Shaheed in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
70 Timberwolves.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Once again, it's Walker. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Track and 60.
They go play action now with Milrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On the set. Nice. Let's go. County Lions.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. 60 broadcast. This Cowboy 80.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Rangers. Here we go. Strike. Now, trap 50. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Milrow will look to run it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
319. Hey, take 20. Hey, 88.
2nd down, Rodgers. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Take 30.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back one. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Aaron Rodgers, that is touchdown number 508 of his career. Drawing him level with the man who he was the understudy for his first few seasons, Brett Favre.
Steelers 31, Seahawks 28. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Corey Horton now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Miller now to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
358. Box it.
From the gun, Rodgers. This one is caught by Skoranek. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Get 300.
Again, and here's Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
318. Get 300. Get 300.
First down for Aaron. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
258. 258.
On second down, a run with Johnson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here is a big one. Third down and 2.
318.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Yeah, live. My man.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
318.
Throwing Rodgers. And that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted inside the 30. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Tuck it down on this side like here to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets in your head. 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up.